Hello there people, Vestin here, playing CobaltCore. This might be the most difficult bit yet. Maybe ever. I'm going to pick the hardest difficulty level and I'm going to deselect Perry. I've unlocked all 3 memories with Perry. Wait a minute! I could just unlock 3 memories with all the other guys first. Never you mind what I have just said. I am going to select Perry. Again, we're going to go with the Ares. Again, and I'm going to play on the hardest difficulty level now. Brilliant. We're going to roll with Isaac further down the line. I think as you unlock memories, you might be unlocking more cards for a given character. That would stand to reason. Cards of a high rarity, perhaps. For all I know, I'm going to get all those wonderful Perry cards. Now that all of her memories have been unlocked. Hardest difficulty mode. Take a downside unboot sequence. You know, instead of some sort of a boost. Events are harder. Start combat with a brittle cockpit, so it takes twice the damage. +1 basic shot, +1 corrupted call. Fuel pre-upgraded card offerings. -3 max haul. 1 less max haul gain from boss kills. Elites only offer 2 artifacts. Start with 50% of the haul missing. And most enemies are harder. Core always corruption must reroute power. Please select boot option. Gain 1 debris. All lose 2 max haul. Do we even have it? Or lose 1 max shield. If I lose 2 max haul, our max haul is going to be at 3. Now, notably, we're going to be at full haul at that point. We can also lose max shield. That is going to limit our shield options. We're going to be down to 3 points of shield at max. If we gain 1 debris, can we just get rid of this immediately? Add a card to your draw pile. Presumably it stays within that draw pile and annoys us every single step of the way. Wait, hold on. We can cut this card. Now, granted, if we cut this card, we'll presumably have to spend our time on cutting this card on top of any other cards we might want to cut. Tell you what, as ludicrous as this may be, I am going to go with losing 2 max points of haul. I don't tend to dip into the health anyway, and this is gonna keep me on my toes. System time corrupted, please select boot option. Oh, so check this out. You do select a disadvantage, but you also select an advantage. One doesn't override the other, you just get both. You have to deal with the disadvantage, but you also get something nice. Upgrade to random cards to type A, upgrade to random cards to type B, all gain 1 random rare card. I don't necessarily want to upgrade random cards. I would mostly upgrade, say, basic shot. But then again, having basic shot B that deals 2 damage isn't half bad, or is it? I'd rather have something like multi-shot. So instead of upgrading the garbage we start out with, which I guess arguably isn't that bad, upgrading basic cards at the very start of the game is probably better than you know, having unupgraded basic cards at the start of the game, even if you want to cut them. Is it better to just gain 1 random rare card? I'd say so. Let's go for the random rare card. What do you give me? Weakened hull, 2 points of attack, and weaken. I see. So you can weaken wherever you hit. Meowdy! Not in front of everyone, please! Can I get you anything? What? Have I... What? Remove card, upgrade card, fight me? What? What can you ordinarily do? You can cut cards, you can upgrade them, and you can heal. Fight me! Ha! Ha 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 ha! You realize you're in a time loop and the first thing you do with it is attack the shopkeep. This ain't my first rodeo, buddy. Let's do this. None of your business, Cleo. Remember to apologize next loop, yeah? I'm sorry! I apologize right here, right now. I have made a mistake. Wasn't much of a mistake, was it? Well, this is not the end. That was so stupid, I don't even want to remark on what I've just done. Here we go again. Rise and shine, baby! Don't you ever get tired? Don't you ever sleep? Sort of. Every 5 milliseconds I pause my call loop and run code to recover unused memory. During this time I cease to exist as a conscious entity. So you die and are reborn 200 times per second. Yeah! What's it like to be dead? I don't know. If anything cool happens, it must take longer than 5 milliseconds. I see. Alright. Here we go, again. These crystals, I have a theory about them, but it's kind of stupid. Dizzy, at this point I'm ready to hear anything. But I do believe you when you say it's stupid. It probably is. Go ahead. I think there's sort of like the time loop's immune system. Like, we're nasty little germs that broke space-time, and it's trying to get rid of us. Interesting. What data do you have to support this? Absolutely none! Well, I for one trust the science, based on absolutely nothing. That's not the normal crystal. That's not the normal crystal! Yeah? Weird crystal. No, not weird crystal, big crystal, please, big crystal! Can you be serious for a minute? Wait, hold on. We can hypothetically do something like lunge multi-shot and we just win. We have to toggle the cannon first, but we can do that. Lunge into No! Wrong order of operations! No! Multi-shot into lunge! Flip the cannon, multi-shot... No, multi-shot is... I mean, we're both gonna die. Oh, God. It was perfectly viable, though. This was such a lapse of judgment. Could have done it. Wasn't thinking. Can you hear me? I shouldn't be getting this message. Once again, I get it. This is a sort of genre, this is a sort of difficulty low, but at the same time... I should have focused more. I should have thought about it more. I should have analyzed the situation properly. Should have taken stock of it. Oh dear. Let's be smart about this, shall we? Now, let's not commence with the sort of idiocy I have gone with previously, shall we? We're going with the same crew. We're going with the hardest difficulty level. We are going with the Ares. It's all gonna be fine as long as I pay attention to what I'm doing and think about my actions. My goodness. I had lethal and I've just snatched defeat of the jaws of victory. Literally doing nothing was a perfectly valid option that would have been still fine from what I recall. But no, I had to find the exact sequence of moves that put me... well, in a death spiral. CobaltCore corruption mastery route path. Please select boot option. Lose 1 max shields, gain 1 debris, or lose 2 max hull. You can just cut debris eventually. So the message is, you don't have to do this. You don't have to limit your hull to a mere 3 points at a max. I kinda want to though. You know, actually losing 1 max shield isn't that stupid either, just 3 max shields. It's not like we max out the shield count. But then again, it's more likely that we'll have to dip into health. Fine, we are losing 2 max hull. We usually don't dip into health anyway. I'm rolling with that, it's not the dumbest of ideas. System time corruption, please select boot option. Pick from 3 uncommon cards, gain 1 common artifact, or upgrade a card. I think I want a common artifact. Oh, I can pick 1 from 3 uncommon cards. I think an artifact is the way to go. Let's shape my playthrough. No, uncommon. No. A common artifact. Chaff emitter, seeker missiles and other homing missiles don't see you if you're 2 or more spaces away from them. Excellent. Just stay away from them and you're fine. Here, cryo sleep migraine, computer tea, boba, cold. Ice and sweetness levels. Whoa, that was 50% ice, 200% sweet. Sounds great, go make it yourself. Oh. Engaging enemy. Yes, very engaging enemy in fact. Alright, we're here. Not necessarily ready, not necessarily queer, but we are nonetheless located roughly in the whereabouts of this location. Lunging will fire into the cosmos and will still, yes, clip our wing, so it's not the way to go. Unless I toggle the cannon, then it'll fire right here. Yes, and a single movement point will allow us to move away. Not half bad. Okay, in that case, toggle the cannon. Lunge! Readers all day! Because it's free! Move by 1. And give me scramble. Could have taken basic block. Building shields isn't half bad, but I prefer to dodge. Oh look, it wants to buff itself. And shield up. That's rather unfortunate, don't you think? Tell you what, instead of messing about with this the rest of the fight, how about we get rid of this right here, right now? And now draw shot to get more cards. I like my multi-shot, that's one of the few good cards, well, reasonably good cards at this beginning stage. I still don't know what the symbols mean. I still don't know how exactly you can tell whether a card is common or not. Presumably it's the symbol on the right that tells you, but I'm not quite sure. Either way, I think we're going to go for a block shot. It doesn't matter whether we pick block shot or basic shot. This temporary shield would not be used up, but then again, all of them will be shuffled back anyway, so it's largely irrelevant. This shield's up. Oh boy, it has entered power drive. Move to the side. Multi-shot, multi-shot. Do I scramble? Let's play it safe. And now it wants to buff itself. Of course it does. Of course it does. Draw shot. Let's not lunge. Basic shot, basic shot. Got him. 2 shields. And it has centered itself. I see. 1, 2. To move out of the way. At which point we will. Basic shot, basic dodge, basic block. Pew. Wants to shield itself. Of course it does. Multi-shot, basic shot, basic shot. Nice shot! It's down to 3 hit points. It's the first enemy we encounter. Obviously, we're going to have an easy time dismantling it. Draw shot. Into lunge. Into what exactly? Into block shot, because we want to deal as much damage as we possibly can. In short order, 2 more points of damage. So multi-shot and down the cicada goes. Down the drone goes. It's down. It's gone. It's not coming back. Front-loaded blast. Oh my goodness, a new card. I have not seen it earlier and I can therefore add it to my collection. Front-loaded blast. Costs 1. Attack for 4 damage. Add 3 fumes to your draw pile. Oh, that ain't good. But it's front-loaded, yeah, so it's a reasonably nice finisher, I guess. But why does it say attack for fall damage instead of just displaying the pictogram? Pretty much all of these display pictograms. Something's not right here. That may just be a graphical sort of situation. That may just be the case because, I don't know, they wrote the card at a different point in time, so the flavor text is what it... Well, the flavor text, the rule text, I guess, is what it is. But at the same time, it's rather odd. Almost everything else has a pictogram. There's some cards that just explain it in text, but... Basic damage dealing... You'd think would be this. Yes, I've said this about 5 times by now. Long story short, I know it's an uncommon card, but I kinda don't want to go for it. Don't I? Now, you get wave charge, and you play it for 2, you keep on giving those wave beams from time to time, so you can deal 2 points of damage for 0, but front-loaded blast isn't half bad. Yeah, you fill your deck with garbage. Hold on. The fumes aren't that bad, they cost 0, so yes, as you draw them, you wanna get rid of them, but it's free. You don't have to pay for them. I have other things that are trash in my deck. They're significantly more of a nuisance. As long as I draw enough cards, front-loaded blast is pretty snazzy. Fall damage for 1 point. Fine. We might just start blasting. Deflection is nice. Wave charge is nice. Is this how the story ends? No, I'm picking the new card. Whoa, hold on. I was supposed to be smart about this. Highest difficulty. No, we're picking front-loaded blast. Since we want to go for the maximum number of elite encounters, we have to go here and there. All here and there. Either way, we'll be going north. For a value of north, I guess. We'll not be going down here. So where do we go? I guess we could go enemy, elite, artifact, enemy, elite, repel yard, boss. Or we could go enemy, repel, elite, artifact, repel, elite, repel, boss. For a maximum number of opportunities to, counterintuitively perhaps, cut cards. Either way, my first order of business is to... Well, I can just go on a little adventure. What, as my very first step, go on an adventure? That sounds questionable. Am I going to avoid them? Come on, it's a fun little adventure. I'm making questionable decisions again. Well, they're not stupid, they're just interesting. Fine. Interesting it is. Fun little adventure. Hi! How's your loop going? Fine, you. Great, I installed a hot tub in the bridge of my ship. But I keep raising the temperature and doesn't feel like it's getting any warmer. Soggins, what are you doing? So, missiles again. Yes, please. Soggins, you... I'm trying to turn it off, hold on! Soggins, you moron. Can't even do anything, all of those are attack cards. Not that I mind most of the time, but I mind now. Fine. Let's do nothing. If I don't get any attackers now. I think the manual override is in this room somewhere. Yeah, I'm sure it is, buddy. I'm sure it is. Well, let's get rid of what we can get rid of. Draw shot. Into move to the side. Into basic shot. Into what exactly? Shooting him? That just won't do. Can't scramble. I will have no movement points. This is terrible. Please don't shoot. I'm not hostile. We hear you. Yeah, we've been over this, buddy. Alright, first of all, launch to get rid of this. This is gonna fly into space. That'll do. It keeps happening. Alright then. Scramble because we desperately need the movement points. Move and draw shot. Can't really help anymore. This is just gonna apply corrosion. Corrosion will not have enough time to just slay this guy outright. He's moved out of the way, so let's ignore this. Yes, but we can't really do much now, can we? Oh boy. Move, basic shot. And just block, I guess. Oh boy. Scramble. Into jaw shot. That's about it. It's about as much as we can do. Again. As long as he survives. I fixed it. Wait, no. I'm just out of missiles. Just hang on. Alright. So, move to the right. Blammo. Lunge. Yeah. It's gonna be fine. Move over here. Kablamo with the basic shot. Lunge to destroy this. And this is gonna apply 1 point of damage and 1 corrosion, but that doesn't matter. Because corrosion doesn't apply early enough. Hey, I'm alive! I can't thank you enough, so I won't. Okay, fine, I'll offer you one treat. We can get missile malware, all sickle missiles, all a random artifact. Listen, we don't need missile malware. Actually, we're mostly interested in evading missiles at this particular point. So we could make use of this, I guess. Flicked the enemy. Or I could get his precious seeker missiles. For the cost of 1, I could launch a missile. That will deal 2 points of damage. That launches out of missile bay. It also shields us effectively from any damage incoming. This for a single shot. Has numerous advantages, I guess. But I think I would prefer to stick with what I know, so let's pick a random artifact. That doesn't make much sense, but whatever. Rebound reagent. Oh, fair enough. If we lose hull damage, we immediately heal. That hopefully won't be necessary. That's fine, I wasn't using that anyway. Yeah, we know. Let's go over here, cut a card, then head over there. Get an artifact from an elite. I hate this ship. There's no cup holders. I'm sorry. Alright, we're right here. We're being targeted. We don't have that much mobility, but we can lunge! Ha. And next up, multi-shot into front-loaded blast. Look at all that damage. Yes, we've... nice shot. We've shuffled fumes into our deck. So what? I know they'll come back to bite me. I'll live. Any fumes? No, fair enough. Block. Shot. Shield surge. This is armored up, so that's 3 points of damage heading my way. Let's start out with draw shot. Into scramble. Sounds like a plan. Get rid of the fumes. No end in the energy reserve, yes. I know. We still have 1 movement point left. Let's toggle the cannon. I don't think we'll need to toggle it again. Not quite. Alright, let's just get rid of stuff. Fumes, corrupted call, and we get some mobility. That's it! And let's flip the cannon again. It's dispensing trash, it wants to shoot me, and it has a single point of shield. Lunge to put ourselves in a better spot. Deal with this, and start getting rid of trash. That's about it. 3 movement points remain. It wants to give us trash again, which we cannot evade. Shot, Get rid of trash. 6 points of damage need to be dealt. And we can do that. Check this out. Pew. Like a sitting duck. It'll multi-shot. Front-loaded shot is pretty useful. Deals a decent bit of damage. Feign! Go instantly to the left and gain 1 temporary shield. All prepare. +2 cows next turn. +2 energy points next turn. All charge beam. Charge that beam and then fire it off as a finisher. I don't know. Prepare sounds kind of tempting, but... But what? 2 points of energy? 2 extra cards? Come on now. That's a lot of stuff to work with. Yes, but what will I exactly use that for? I think preparing ahead of time might be wise anyway. I don't necessarily need to have that wonderful card that I need to draw into. I can just get it, say, of the elite. And for now I can just prepare for getting that. Or I could get the charge beam and insist on eventually drawing into it. And using it up as a finisher. Not the worst of ideas either. I think I would rather go with Prepare. If we can have crazy card draw and something that comes with that, that sounds great. Fine, we're going with Prepare. We're going with the uncommon. Well, both of these are uncommon. We're going with Prepare. And we're cutting cards. Howdy! Salutations! Can I get you anything? Yes, I would like to remove a card. Basic shot, in particular. That was just holding you back. Indeed it was. Tuple bottom. Let's go for the Tuple. Dead or alive, baby? Alive! No! Well, that doesn't leave us with too many options, does it? Ooh, brittle. Oh yeah, why yes, you appear to be correct, good fella. Alright, tell you what, toggle the cannon. Fire! Fire the cannon. For a whopping 8 points of damage. Got him! We shoot it. We can't flip this, unfortunately. But we can, first of all, scramble. And second of all, move a single spot. So we receive no damage whatsoever because this part is armored. Oh, look, he has moved. No damage. He has moved so that we're right here aiming at the barrel part. Now, granted, the bad news is, in all of this, that our vulnerable cockpit is right here. We'd have to move 2 spaces to get away. But thankfully, we do have those 2 movement points. So first of all, since we're aiming here anyway, multi-shot, pew pew. It'll do it again! Toggle the cannon. Use up the fumes. And get a basic dodge, leaving us with excess energy. We need more card draw, that's what we need. Riggs has card draw. Good luck. Can we get rid of this Joker right here, right now? We need plenty of damage, but it's not impossible. First, toggle the cannon and then draw a card. Whoa. Well, we can't exactly deal with him. Oh boy. Well, I can move a single spot. That's going to leave us vulnerable to 3 points of damage. Yeah, so the smartest thing to do is to shield surge. Which means that I can't prep. Might as well basic shot then. Basic shot. Got him. Move. Surge. All 3 points will be absorbed. But we'll be out of shields, which is kinda fine. Check this out. No. First of all, toggle the cannon. Which means we receive no damage now. Next up, block shot next turn. First, get rid of the fumes, prep for next turn, block shot because basic shot is even more wasteful. We take this. Do you think this is too many cannons? I do, yeah. 3 points, 3 points left. How about we multi-shot into draw shot? Down he goes. Goodbye, Jumbo. Whiplash, stun souls, or big shield. Gain 1 stun charge every turn. You know, this is really nice, except for the fact that it costs 4, so you would need the extra energy, you would need to prepare, which we can do, obviously. Yes, but then, well, if we prepare, we have a much better chance of drawing into the stun souls, I guess. We can also get an artifact that's gonna help us acquire it. It's also a rare card. There's common, uncommon, rare. I don't know, legendary. Either way, it's the card with the highest rarity over here. Doesn't mean I necessarily should pick it. The big shield is reasonably nice. 3 points of shield for 2. That can come in handy quite a bit. And there's also Whiplash that I like a decent bit. Provides mobility. Sometimes that's what you need. Move one spot to the left. But let's go for the Stun Souls instead. Jettison Hash to be able to cut more cards, or the Forerun Condenser. All of this is cards. Card attacks deal +1 damage. The ones on Dizzy, you say. Attacks, you say. Like Block Shot. I want the Jettison Hatch. I want to cut cards desperately. Oh, and after getting that artifact, we get another artifact. It's Hull Plating. Permanently gain +3 max hull and heal 3. We're up to 6 hit points, guys. 6 hit points. We're not going for a basic enemy, so we'll have very few cards. However, how's the ship running? Oh, as good as can be expected, by which I mean bad. Can I get you anything? Yes, I would like to remove 2 cards. First of all, basic shot. And second of all, basic shot. All basic block. How about I get rid of this basic building block instead of No, there are very few circumstances where you absolutely want basic shot instead of anything. It's more likely that you actually want to shield for one. Hope you didn't need those, so do I. Let's go for the elite. Fight me. I will, Drake, I will. Don't embarrass yourself. Well, Drake, well, I don't know how to tell you this, but I guess I'll use the best language I have at my disposal. Violence. Let's move away. I keep saying we should just leave. This is a great strategy. Yes, Riggs, yes it is. And of course you're the pilot. You would suggest just moving around as a solution to all of life's problems. Ah, wants to shield, huh? Fine, in that case we're gonna lunge, which doesn't use up our evades. Doesn't use up our evades. It's mobility, but it doesn't use up evades. Not those that belong to us anyway. Draw shot. No, front load then draw. You can possibly get rid of fumes that way. Either way, front loaded shot. He's down to 6 points of hull. Yes! So, ultimately, I get it. We take a risk by getting those fumes. Look at this. Fumes, prepare basic block. That's 5 points of damage, heading our merry way. Well, at least he's not aiming at our cockpit. Basic block, prepare, and get rid of the fumes. I should have first acquired the fumes, then drawn. Tactical mistake rather than a tactical necessity. Oh well. Phew, not as bad as it could have been. Well, arguably as bad as it gets. Alright, tell you what, stun souls, toggle the cannon. Ah, shields can't block heat. Well, I'm sorry about that, there's very little I can do. Anyway. Oh, we have the mobility to also evade that. We'll move this 1, 2, and then... No, we don't. No, we should just block against this. We're not gonna lunge. Do we multi-shot or do we front-loaded blast? Blast, we need as much damage as we can possibly dish out. Got him. How did I not disable the intent? Well, actually, I have a very good answer to that. You see, I did not disable the intent because all this does is it gives me 1 stun charge at the start of every turn. I didn't start a turn with this equipped. We're gonna take 2 points of damage. Yeah, what? Glad we got that hull upgrade. Yeah, so am I. Hold on, how did we take all of that damage? We took even more, I believe. Well, either way. Oh, great, it's aiming at our cockpit. Hold on. So the best... Fumes, toggle the cannon, move over here, and my goodness, shield surge basic block. That's the best I can do. I'm sorry, Perry, what do you expect me to do? Yikes, is the hull okay? It'll hold for now. Oh look, I have a stun charge, yeah. At this point I am afraid to use it actually. Tell you what, I think we should scramble. Use up the fumes. Move to the side. Draw shot to disable this intention. And that's all we can do this turn. Yeesh. 3 points of damage aimed at our precious brittle cockpit. Yes. Well, this isn't death exactly. Thank goodness. Okay, so here's the plan. Scramble into move twice over here and then use block shot to disable this intention. Best I could do. We're not dead yet. Oh, and yeah, he wants to attack here and shield up. Well, that's not gonna happen. Multi-shot takes him out. We're at 3 points of hull. But we're alive, that's what matters. Blocker burnout. -1 max shield for the rest of combat, but gain 4 temporary shields. For nothing. This sounds pretty great, all things considered. All, you know, fleet foot to be able to evade better. All multi-shot for that sweet damage dealing. I think we actually need blocker burnout. I know, max shields and all that, but no, we need that. For those desperate occasions. Well, when we actually will be willing to pay the price. We don't shield up to fall anyway. Fracture detection. 1 random enemy part is made brittle at the start of the fight. The part is not marked as brittle until it is damaged. Oh, so it's a neat little surprise. And it's brittle, it's not weakened, it's brittle. So it's double damage. A little treat you can unbox. All crosslink. Every 5th time you attack, gain 1 evade. I love crosslink. Okay, let's do this. After all, evades are precious. What am I going to cut? Basic block and basic dodge to draw into those more important cards. Good afternoon. Is it? Can I get you anything? Yes, I would like to remove 2 cards. The basic block and the basic dodge. 2 for the price of 1, and now we fight the boss. And as long as we win, we heal the hull to fall. Hey, I think this supports my crystal immune system theory. What, because it's eating that ship? Yeah, and it'll eat us if we're not careful or something. Alright, well, let's not stick around to find out. Big crystal. Big, yeah, that's the main thing about it. You know, last time, the encounter was much more interesting. But no, I had to go ahead and just fail miserably. The enemy is going to do something? Yes, that's very descriptive. Also, yeah, these pods can be destroyed, which is great, but can't exactly disable this because I don't have the stun source enabled for obvious reasons. Hold on. 1 damage 2 times. So if I flip, yes, if I flip, I'm going to be shooting at an armored pod. However, if I flip, I'm not going to take damage from this with no need for shielding whatsoever. So, check this out. Draw shot. Into multi-shot. I think scramble is a better way to go. Check this out. Scramble, so we have mobility. If we need it in the future, which we presumably will, and now we toggle the cannon. If my calculations are correct, we should take no damage whatsoever. I was correct. Ah, big crystal. Yes, it is indeed a big crystal. Tell you what, how about we prepare... And then what? Lunge? Front load? Let's not front load. That's kind of stupid. What are we preparing for? Fumes? No. Let's instead lunge out of the way. Which is still quite stupid. Hold on. No. I have a better plan. How about we toggle the cannon and then lunge to destroy this part of the crystal? Haha! Away with you and your crystal parts. I know I could have hypothetically just used armor against that, but I wanted to break some of the crystalline parts. It's strangely beautiful. We can lunge and then we will block against this. That's 1 point of damage times 3. And as long as we dissipate it on the armor, we're gonna be perfectly fine. However, I can't just keep shooting this now, can I? And if I toggle the cannon, we no longer block. So the plan is unload on everything first and play lunge last. At least that's the theory. Okay, so front load the blast first. Here comes the draw shot to draw those fumes. We get rid of the fumes. Can't use the stun cells anymore because we're at 3. Now we use multi-shot. Wow, just felt the engines kick up. Ah yes, of course, crosslink, we gain evades. Marvelous. Now block shot, even though we don't need the block. Good one! Yahoo! Alright, next up, we lunge. And that's it, we can dissipate all this. I know I didn't get rid of the corrupted core, that's fine. Hey, lining up the armor worked great! Yeah, I know, I did that on purpose for once. We do have the mobility to get out of this mess. I could also line up the armor over here and take those 2 points of damage. That would be 1 point of health taken away, but that's fine. I could also use blocker burnout. Yeah, which isn't the worst of ideas. After all, it's not like we're gonna shield to max anytime soon anyway. Here's my idea. We get rid of the fumes first. We prepare for next turn. And we line up the armor like this. And then burn out. We don't want our cockpit to get hit, but other than that, we should be golden. Good. Save the whole plating for when we need it. Yep. Not having any acid is terrible. Lowers morale. Can you get a negative number of max shields? Does that happen? Well, anyway. If I multi-shot over here, this goes away. Well, if it goes away, it's not gonna shoot us, is it? Yeah, but then again, if it goes away, the second shot hits nothing. Okay, then I'll block shot. Nice shot! And now, toggle the cannon. Multi-shot. We can lunge, not a problem though. We will move to the right, shoot at this, but this is not armored yet. And this will be blocked against by the armor, obviously. So lunge. Haha. Gosh! And scramble? To get a whopping total of 6 points of evade? Yeah, we keep on blasting, we keep on getting evades. No hull damage. That is correct. Ah, we have the stun souls, but unfortunately, we will not be able to use it. Okay, the idea is to use the front-loaded... Actually, let's destroy this crystal instead. So we block against this. This we take on the shield. Yeah, and we prepare. Toggle the cannon. Front load the blast. Prep. Easy hit. And get rid of the corrupted... I don't have the energy. Whatever, the crystal's down to 11. No damage! Ha! Excellent. We dissipate this on that. This should go away, so we'll move to the right and shoot that. Oh, we can prepare again. First of all, let's get rid of the fumes. And we can draw. Well, let's start by drawing then. Good work. Well, if I shoot one more time... Yeah, I'm almost done with the turn anyway. So the idea is to move over here, block against this, shoot. I know, one shot misses, whatever. Corrupted call. We get rid of that, finally. And let's prepare for next turn. This will get absorbed. Prepare is more important than scramble. We don't need more mobility. We've got 6 points of evade. That's gotta be enough. Not a scratch. We are already shielding against this, so we don't need to move the tiniest of bits. First of all, stun souls. Remember, we're not shielding yet. It doesn't apply quite yet. We shouldn't lunge, that would be ill-advised. So block shot, actually front-loaded shot. To do as much damage as we can right now. Big damage. We just need to survive this encounter. It's no big deal. No rush. You say that. Thankfully we draw cards. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. But I could shoot at this to... First we get rid of the fumes. I can line this up with anything. I have so many points of mobility. I'm not desperate to destroy these. It doesn't matter. Let's draw first, because afterwards it'll be really awkward to maneuver. Yeah, I figured. So we move here, shoot this, then move over there, and line this up with that. You know what I'm talking about, obviously. All the damage gets dissipated because that's many weak shots. And of course armor works like you would assume. One shot, one front-loaded shot destroys the crystalline takeover. We heal to full, we gain +1 max hull, so we're at 7 out of 7, which is plenty. Ace, second opinion, all endless magazine. Oh boy, second opinions actually, because it's for each person you have, each crewmate. I think I want to take Ace. I want those cards. Well, sorry, I want those cards. I want those evades. Though endless magazine is incredibly... I can get those evades with the endless magazine. I keep getting chip shots. I keep firing, and that keeps granting me evades. As opposed to, you know, Ace that just grants me a single evade every turn. Just one. How about I just keep blasting? Mordaka. Mordaka it is. Endless magazine. What do we want? Glass cannon. Gain 1 extra energy every turn. Your ship's cannons become weak. That doesn't sound good. But it's more energy. Warp Mastery. Replaces World Prep. Gain 3 shields and 3 evades. That's awesome. Yeah, no downsides really. As opposed to, you know, glass cannon. All demon thrusters gain 1 evade every turn. You can no longer have more than 3 evades at a time. 1 evade every turn. It's like a guaranteed ace. I think I'll take Warp Mastery. I mean, come on. 3 shields, 3 evades at the start of every battle? Yes. Whoa, nice job. Who the hell are you? Who are you? I'm Books. I've been watching you guys blow this crystal up over and over. These shards that get left behind, did you know they survive the time loops? Interesting. After you guys leave, I gather up all the shiniest ones. Did you know they taste blue? Blue. Huh? Yeah. Well, I guess we better leave you to it. Bye. Okay. I honestly don't know what to make of it, but fair enough. Here we are, pirates. That artifact is doing my job for me. Yes, I'll just relax. Yes, of course. Because we get those evades, yada yada yada. You know the drill. Alright, alright. Here's the idea. Endless magazine. We move out of the way, toggle the cannon, and multi-shot. Alright. Chip shot. Into... Maybe I should get rid of the corrupted call. It's just annoying, isn't it? How soon will this proc? Well... 2 more attacks. Unless I scramble right here, right now. Won't be able to get out. Unless that draw shot gives me something I need. I do have the shield. Yeah, let's draw shot. Let's take the risk. Front-loaded blast. Every ship should come with a crossing. They absolutely should. Look at this. No damage will be sustained. And Let's not shield surge, let's get rid of the corrupted call. We don't want to draw this ever again, well, at least in this fight. Ah, it has just moved by 1. Excellent. Fumes, fumes. Lunge into chip shot. Nice shot. Get rid of the fumes. Chip shot. No problem. Into front-loaded blast. Into multi-shot. To finish the Cicada drone off. Wave charge ace. All boost capacitors. To get even more shields. Ludicrous. No. I think I want the wave beam. You know, to be able to cut through the nonsense. To be able to deal damage directly instead of needing to shave off shields. Where's my acid? Are there any cards I would actually like to cut? Anything I would like to get rid of, given the opportunity? I can't get rid of the corrupted call. It would be nice, but I can't. Shield Surge isn't half bad, but it's not that alluring, is it? What, Block Shot and Shield Surge? I might need them, I guess. Or would I rather, you know, upgrade cards? Event or basic foe? Well, if we go for the event, we don't go for the elite. We can go for the elite down here. And that guy. Fine, let's go for the stupid event. We're getting a weird signal. An offering from another timeline. Another has sent aid. Take 1 of 2 Isaac cards. Huh? Oh, no thanks. Yeah, gimme. Repair kit. What does this do? Launch an object from a missile bay. Repair kit. Destroying it will heal its destroyer's hull for 2. Isaac, that's interesting. All the missile shot. Launch an object from your missile bay. A missile. And this missile deals 2 points of damage. Also, shoot for 2 points of damage, I guess. Unless this goes with the missile. I think you both unleash the missile and deal 2 points of damage. Do we want the repair kit? Do we plan on losing health? We could just treat this as damage. These aren't that great. I guess a one-time repair kit isn't a bad idea, especially if you're in a pinch. Fine, let's hold on to it. Thanks, I guess. Basic enemy, and then we what? Cut cards? No, we should just upgrade something, I guess. What then? Front-loaded blast? Costs 0. All costs 1 and adds 2 fume cards. I don't know. It being free is reasonably tempting. Launch it far away. I'll have this cost 1. Making the lunge flippable isn't the worst of ideas. Oh, I see. You can make it no longer exhaust. So you actually can keep on getting more chip shots if you keep paying for this. Interesting. Oh, you know, you can just immediately deal 2 points of damage on top of that. No, I think I would go for Endless Magazine B. Sounds rather amusing. Stansos for 3 sounds tempting as well. All stansos for 4 get the ability and then deal 4 points of damage and stun immediately. Also useful. I think I'll upgrade Endless Magazine. Unless I find something even better soon enough. Fine. Let's fight a basic enemy. Oh. We'll be fine though, we'll be just fine. One, two, three. Yes, we can move out of the way, and we will. Toggle the cannon. Front-loaded blast. Got him. Wave charge. Into wave beam. Oh boy. Well, at least we're not taking hull damage. Multi-shot. I'll try to move around the armor next time. Yeah, sorry about that. Into, get rid of the fumes, get rid of the fumes, get rid of the corrupted coal. We'll live. Not a scratch. Yeah, but there's a missile going for a cockpit. And we get no mobility. However, we can go full blocker burnout. Yeah, let's roll with that, I guess. Plus endless magazine. Yeah, it's gonna hurt. If we lunge, we line up with that heavy missile. We should go left instead. By fumes. Get rid of those. That's what I get. That's what I get for taking that. Unless we chip shot, then lunge. It's a reasonable idea. Fine. Chip shot. Lunge. Good one. Toggle the cannon to aim over here. Block against 1 point of damage over there. Do we want to take hull damage? Hold on. We patch up the first point of damage taken, don't we? Or do we? Did I take that? Yeah, the rebound reagent. Fair enough. So we can prepare instead of going for shield surge just to protect our hull. Oh, never mind, never mind. No, of course, no hull damage because, yeah, we block 1 point, then we had 1 point of shields. Never mind. We have 1 point of mobility, so it's not that bad either. We can line this up. Yeah, but then we'll be lining up with the missile. Unless, of course, we flip the cannon, shoot down the missile after we move. Yes, and then we could try to lunge or something. So first of all, flip the cannon. Move. Chip shot to get rid of the missile. Lunge. Got him. Into front-loaded blast. I know there are consequences to this. I know. We'll need those temporary shields. I presumably... The responsible thing to do is to take scramble. Fine, scramble into block shot. Not a scratch. Well then, we can move out of the way entirely, so let's not stress out. Chip shot, draw shot. Get rid of the fumes. More fumes. Wave beam, he's down to 3. We're down to a single point of mobility. But it's fine. We need more card draw. That's what we need. 3 points of damage. We can't actually get them because we can't draw into much of anything. We can move for... Let's get rid of the fumes. We can move for 3. So this will aim 1, 2, 3 over there. And then we can line that up properly so we only take 1 point of damage. Yeah, we can unleash the repair kit, I guess. Then he will heal himself. Still not the worst thing we can do, I guess. Actually, we can't. We can't because we need the mobility. So we are going to take 1 point of hull damage, which is unfortunate but acceptable. Oh, right, and we will heal it back up immediately because that thing I've mentioned earlier on is still in effect. So we can finish things off right here, right now, with no hull damage sustained. Power play. Gain power drive, but lose 1 point of hull, which is gonna get healed immediately. Not the worst of ideas. Granted, granted. No, sorry, this is power drive. This is not overdrive, this is power drive, so it just stays. It buffs you for the rest of combat. It's absolutely worth it. Yeah, I know you take a point of hull damage, but it's absolutely worth it. Multi-blast is also reasonably nice, yes. And then there's wave charge, which we already have. Not that we couldn't use another one, but yeah, I think power play is the way to go. Then our chip shots get buffed, and they're completely free as long as we keep on blasting. Yeah, we keep on getting evades. Yes, and we do get those chip shots from what? From endless magazines. Yes, and I want to upgrade that so I can keep getting endless chip shots. Okay, power play it is. Now we're playing with power. Do I want to cut cards? Actually, I want to upgrade cards. Also want to go for the elites, so yes, we will go here. Howdy, hi. Can I get you anything? I would actually like to upgrade a card. Hold on, hold on. What can we upgrade power play to? Just spend 3 and get 1 more, or have this cost 1. So you get power drive, hurt yourself, but it only costs 1. How devious. I think I want endless magazine B instead. Although power play A is extremely tempting. Nah, I should have the... No, I start out with plenty of evades. It'll be absolutely fine. Endless magazine B. Heck yeah. Let's go for an elite. Crystalline offshoot! Oh, now it's a solar flare. The worst kind of flare, I guess. Let's magazine B. Into... We can move out of the way, but I'd rather shield up, I guess. We could get rid of the stupid corrupted call. No, shield up, shield surge. And move 1. Hey, this armor is great! I know, right? If I move to the right to line this up with that, we're also going to line this attack with the cockpit, which of course is brittle. Not the best of ideas. Lunge isn't the best of ideas either. Wave charge. Wave beam. Whoa. Lunging won't make our situation better or worse. We're gonna move this here and that there. Let's do it. It's another point of damage. Got him. We can toggle the cannon to take 1 less point of damage. That's the best we can do under the circumstances, I guess. No damage! For now, we are about to take damage from the solar flare next turn. We can also take damage from the power play, right here, right now. And you know what? I think I'm going to go for it. Power play. I really wish my shields could block this heat damage, but they can't. I know, we'll go to the left to avoid taking this point of damage unnecessarily. Hold on, chip shot for 2, costing 0. And now dealing to costing 0. Do we want to add those stupid fumes? We're going to take some damage anyway. Might as well block shot? Yeah, let's not front... It's kind of risky. Fine. Although, we could burn out. We still have to move out of the way anyway. Is it wise not to deal those 5 points of damage? We kinda need this, but then again the fumes will kill us, so no. Block shot it is. Move. Good work. And that's it for now. That wasn't too bad. I don't know, it was kinda bad. We can move here. Yeah, let's just unleash the damage. Shield everything else. Chip shot. Nice shot, Barry. Thank you, thank you. We can prepare, and preparing isn't the worst of ideas, I guess. So what, multi-shot prepare? Yeah, let's go with that. Multi-shot to prepare. We're not finishing this turn, might as well prepare for next turn. I could have flipped the... whatever. Could have flipped the cannon. No hull damage. Right, toggle the cannon. Chip shot. Into wave beam. It's a lot of damage heading our way. Fine. Blocker burnout. Shield for fall. Into a shield surge. Block shot. Endless magazine. We don't need the stun charge. We're almost out of the woods anyway. I know. Bad things are about to happen, but we are not going to wait for them. We unleash the chip shot. Get rid of the boss and his magazine again. Momentum, all sidestep A. Momentum, gain 1 shield plus 1 for every time play this combat. It's absolutely adorable. It always costs 1, but it keeps on giving you more shields. Not the worst of ideas. Oh, you know, sidestep A. For when you need to move to the right for nothing. For free. This is rather appealing, and it is an uncommon card that has been upgraded. I could take Endless Magazine, but isn't that asking for trouble? Well, no, there's a higher chance of me drawing Endless Magazine, and besides, I can upgrade that again and have another Endless Magazine that'll keep on adding chip shots, which of course, coupled with Crossling, give me evades. Is that what I'm going with? That sounds kinda crazy. Ah! Let's go with Endless Magazines. Energy refund. Gain 1 energy every time you spend 3 or more energy playing a card. Nice. All. When you have no cards, draw a card. This could come in handy, actually. Although it just draws you 1 card, but then again, if you play that card, you run out of cards. What about those expensive cards, though? The ones that cost 3. I don't have any now, do I? None whatsoever, no. Well, maybe I should get some to get those refunds. You know, the more I think about it, the less sense it makes. Although, the refund would work with the stun souls. But then again, I need 4 points of energy to play that stun souls to begin with, so it's a non-starter. I think the perpetual motion device is the way to go instead. In case I ever run out of cards, I don't actually run out of cards. The Daka Drum! For every 5 parry cards played, gain a chip shot. But a chip shot is a parry card, guys. Oh my goodness, more Daka! What is this? Is that one of the crew stuck in crystal? We might be able to get them out. But we don't have room for more in here. One of you will have to go in cryostasis again. I wouldn't mind a nap. Alright. Who is it gonna be? Replace Dizzy with Isaac, replace Riggs with Isaac, replace Perry with Isaac, or they'll be fine. I'm not gonna replace anyone over here. These people have artifacts equipped. All of these wondrous things. I'm not taking the goat with me. Move this. Keep artifacts and cards. Add Isaac. I'll start getting the relevant cards. Well, whose cards am I not interested in? The shielding cards from the science officer. Do I get rid of Dizzy? Oh, fine. To hell with it. Replace Dizzy with Isaac. Ha, hello. Hi, Isaac. Target the weak part. Easy damage. Thank you, Isaac. Mostly did it for the dialogue, I guess. Oh, it's the rail yeah, the rail cannon. The one over here on rails. The weak part, right there. It could be done. We would be aligning our missile bay with this. It's asking for trouble. So I don't know about that. I would move 2 to the right. Yes. To align this with that. And then I would move the armor over here to line it up with the enemy cannon, and we'll take no damage whatsoever. Okay, here's my plan. We're not actually going to shoot anything at the enemy. So, no, not even that. We're gonna move one to the left. And we are going to play very defensively. Check this out. We are going to move one to the left, play Endless Magazine B, and get rid of the corrupted core right here, right now. This dissipates on the armor, and we'll be fine. Oh, will we? We're good here, no damage. What was it about the missiles? Ah, yes, if you're far enough away, they can't hit you. It cannot miss. I beg to differ. Although, yeah, we should presumably just move and then flip and shoot. Right, toggle the cannon, move, chip shot to destroy the missile. We're not evading it. And that's actually it, yes. Endless magazine again into shield surge. We're at max shields now. Alright. We have taken hull damage, so power play is going to deal some damage to us, though we still have the healing. Yes, the repair kit. We could use that. Might as well find power play right here, right now. Into chip shot. We get a chip shot. Into chip shot. Into, got him. Into another chip shot. Into a multi-shot, pew pew. And that's about as much as we can do. We could have hypothetically prepared, wouldn't have been the worst of ideas. Whatever. Let's just unload on them. This is a safe spot. Ooh! We can use the repair kit. We'd have to reposition a bit to shoot it down, but that's perfectly fine. Unleash the repair kit. Chip shot to get rid of this. Shoot this to get rid of it as well. Into draw shot. And it's collapsed. Yes! I don't know about that. Fine, let's retain the chip shot. Let's not get rid of this. Let's not use it up. Temporary skull, we'll move it at the end of combat. Okay, but not quite yet. Not in the end of turn. It's not just gonna go away. Something else would happen. Yeah, but not quite yet. For now, we have drawn all those additional cards, which is awesome. Let's play Endless Magazine B. We keep on getting it. And now, chip shot. Wow. This part is armored. You know what? No, let's aim at the weak part instead. Chip shot. Into multi-shot. Not the best shot. Whatever. Whatever, the thing has collapsed. Look at all of that. Well, first of all, chip shot. We get a chip shot for that. Confirmed it. Into a chip shot. Into a chip shot. Into a chip shot. And down that goes. Okay, this is getting rather ludicrous. We could go with Battle Reaper. Yes, we could. That's not even Ice Axe, okay? That belongs to Perry. You can see it from the color. You can heal 1 point of hull, yeah, and it goes away. That's cute and everything. Or you can have Healing for Fall and completely remove this card from your deck. That's also amusing. But they're offering me Endless Magazine again. Just for the sheer hilarity of it, I should pick it. It's actually the smartest choice as far as I can tell. Yeah, we can go with Vamoose to get evades, but I keep getting evades via crosslink. Endless Magazine it is. What am I doing? What is this? Not that I'm chastising myself, I'm not making mistakes, it's just that I'm placed in an absolute bizarre world. The circumstances are... I have 3 Endless Magazines... Well, they're called Endless Magazines for a reason, I guess. Drone Piercer. Drones that attack the enemy ship pierce. Okay. Fracture detection. A random part is made brittle. Well, let's have a crack at it. What do I want to do? I think I want to upgrade one of the Endless Magazines into one that also doesn't go away. I could upgrade Power Play. Possibly. Into what? Into one that doesn't hurt me? Or into one that costs 1. That's appealing. We did heal up though, so we're doing fine on hull. This is marvelous. Hey bud, hi! Can I get you anything? Yes, I would like to upgrade a card. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Upgrade Endless Magazine to Endless Magazine B. Ooh. And a boss fight. Back for more? What do you mean we beat you last time? You did? Actually, I don't remember. Me neither. Let's find that brittle point. Fast! Oh, gee. Yeah, let's experiment. You want temporary shields, do you? 1, 2, 3. Well, I can disable this, I guess. Align the missile bay with 2 points of damage. Yeah, you know what? Not the worst idea. Let's skedaddle. Lunge. Not the weak point. Into what? Endless Magazine? Fine, an immediate burnout. Oh, that gives us Chip Shot. That's cute, I guess. Fine, go here. Chip Shot to disable that stupid shield. Get concussed, dude. Anything else that I'd like to do this turn? No? Well, we're taking those points of damage to our shields, which I'm fine with, I guess. Those 2 points are not brittle, that's what we know so far. No hull damage, I've noticed. This is lined up horribly. We can't disable that. So how do we want to deal with this? Well, I guess getting a temporary shield might be the best option. First of all, let's use a Chip Shot. That's not the real part. Draw Shot. Actually, Block Shot Prepare doesn't sound like the worst of ideas. We block against this. We take 2 points of damage, dissipate them on the shield. We'll be fine. We'll be just fine. Wait, hold on. This is a boss fight. We just have to survive. Yeah, but it's still gonna be rough. No hull damage. I guess it might be time for my power play, but I think stun souls might be a better idea under the circumstances. I do want to disable his systems rather than just keep on taking damage from them. Which of course is awful, because it doesn't allow me to play pretty much anything interesting this turn other than that. And we are going to suffer hull damage. Let's do it anyway. Stun souls it is. That's what our batteries are for. And Chip Shot. we end up with 1 point of energy that we can't even use properly. Well, and 2 points of damage to the hull. Brace for damage. We've healed up the first one. So not that much of a loss. We can use the repair kit in battle, I guess, if we really want to. We can stun this to disable it, and we presumably should disable his ability to unleash those missiles. Fine, so let's do that. Chip shot to disable this. Or should we power play first? Power play first. Eat that damage. Chip shot. Disabled. Chip shot into concussive part. And front-loaded blast to that. I know there are fumes to worry about. I'll live. I should get rid of the corrupted core soon enough. I also have the healing to use at some point in this fight to survive. I'll consider it. Okay, we can disable this with chip shot. We still haven't discovered the part that's brittle. It's unfortunate. Fumes, fumes, fumes. Chip shot. Scramble to get mobility. We don't actually need to use mobility. But if we ever do, we have it. Not a scratch. Fine, lunge to disable that. And now, endless magazine to keep on getting those cards. Yes, please. I get a chip shot, fire off a chip shot, shoot another chip shot. Great shot, thank you. It's just a chip shot, but you know, I love it. Alright, we are going to dissipate the damage on the armor. 3 points of damage incoming, one's gonna get... We're gonna get no damage. 2 points of damage effectively incoming. So we should flip and disable this, I guess. Yes, but what about that? Well, can we actually shield against that? I don't think we can. We can move over here, but that's no good. That's not gonna help. We could try to move to the right instead. And we presumably ought to disable that. Alright, let's roll with that. Move here. Chip shot. Oh, no. No, the first blast is actually the one that stuns. We got rid of that option. That is rather unfortunate. So we are going to take 2 points of hull damage, huh? Bad news. Yeah, there's pretty much no way out of that. Move here. Destroy that. Prepare or end this magazine. Let's jaw shot first. We're gonna use that anyway. Yes, what do you mean? It didn't deal 2 points of damage, did it? Well, that would make no sense. We can block some. Oh yeah, it did, because it's buffed, because we obviously have activated the power drive a while back. Never mind any of that. And this actually, no. Block shot, into multi-shot, into chip shot, just keep on blasting. I know I have in this magazine B, it's lovely and everything, but no, let's not overdo it. We take 1 point of hull damage, we'll live. For now. That'll buff right out, will it though? Alright, flip. Actually, hold on, no, let's go with that. Let's go over here, turn this off with a chip shot. Another chip shot. Wow, indeed. Next up, end this magazine B to keep on getting those chip shots. Do we want a temporary shield? Yeah, because we want the additional bit of damage, sure. Could have gotten a permanent shield, but let's not. We'll be fine, or will we? They're resilient, so are we. I know the first shot stuns, So might as well toggle the cannon. For all we know, this is the part that's brittle. It's not. Got him. Into chip shot. Into chip shot. Into chip shot. Into multi-shot. Down goes the Dreadnought, we heal to full, we gain +1 max hull, we're up to 8 out of 8. Energy Drone, Scattershot B, or Think Twice. Those are of course Isaac cards. Energy Drone, launch an object from your missile bay. Energy Drone beams 1 energy at its target once per turn. Oh, I see. And it beams energy at us. Well, in 2 turns, it pays for itself. And then, and only then, does it actually start generating you energy. But presumably we can shoot through it, so we can protect it. Yeah, we would have to stun the enemy to actually be able to do that. Otherwise, it's just gonna get destroyed pointlessly. Scattershot B. What? If this attack hits the enemy, it will instantly move the enemy 2 spaces to the right, and we move 2 spaces to the left. Oh, it's our rare card and it's an already upgraded one. Think twice. Discard all cards and draw 5 cards. You know, and this magazine B may seem rather useful, but it doesn't put cards in my deck, it puts cards in my hand, so I don't need to dig for them. My card drawing strategy seemed really nice and tempting, but I think I have changed my mind. I think Scattershot B is the way to go. It's a real Isaac card. I love the look of it. 3 points of damage for 2. You move the enemy twice to the right, you move yourself twice to the left. That's 4 effective points, well, spaces that you move compared to the enemy. Oh, and of course, after the boss fight, we get an artifact. Ares Cannon's version 2 replaces the Ares Cannon. Your inactive cannon is armored. At the start of your turn, if you don't have a war mode in your hand, gain 1. Flip to toggle. And this wall mode, I don't know. I would have to think about it. I understand and I appreciate the idea, but hold on. There's so many symbols there. Let's see the other options. Radio repeater. When you end your turn, all mid-row objects do the actions twice. Interesting. Or demon thrusters. You can no longer hold more than 3 evades, but you gain 1 evade every turn. Yes, I would just have to keep on repositioning, I guess. Couldn't stack up those evades. I think I should go with the stupid Ares Cannon and just learn what it does. My inactive cannon is already armored, from what I know. And I guess the general idea with this card is that if you activate wall mode, you don't have any cannon armored whatsoever, but you can shoot out of both. Yeah, yes, which becomes immensely powerful after you buff yourself, doesn't it? What is the flip then? Fine, we're taking Ares Cannon too. Guess I'll have to investigate what you get when you flip that card. I guess we'll find out. Further, yeah. Now, Cicada. My drone should be able to find that brittle point pretty fast. I don't know about that. What do you do, wall mode? Oh my goodness, you can flip the cannon as many times as you want. Playing this card completely removes it from your deck. At the start of your turn, if you don't have wall mode in your hand, gain 1. Okay, well, so it may be single use, but you will get it back, I guess. What's the point, though? What's the point of getting it back, considering the effect? I guess I'll have to figure that one out again. Alright, first lunge. We get a chip shot. We use the chip shot. This is not the weak point. Let's use prep. Actually, wave shot with... No, prep. Into scattershot B. Flip the cannon. Fine, power play. We heal that back up immediately. So I should have... Yeah, I should have used that earlier. Whatever, fine. Mistakes were made. Mistakes keep on getting made at the highest difficulty level. And I'm still fine. Multi-shot. Go on, fun hit. I'm not playing the card that gives me mobility, but I have 4 points already. I keep stacking it up anyway. Maybe the center is brittle. Maybe no, hold on, we've discovered the brittle part. It's this one, it's that wing. Flip it. Well, whatever, I guess. End this magazine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not worth it. We're not going though. So it's just shield surge, as silly as it is. I'm not getting those fumes. I'm not taking unnecessary risks here. Flip the cannon. Move 2 spots. Chip shot. Pew. Chip shot. Pew. Endless magazine. Get rid of the corrupted call. Draw me a card. Nice. Here's that mobility I need oh so much. I would prefer to move 2 to the left, but alas, I kinda... Oh, hold on. 2 to the left, huh? Well, it's gonna move the ship as well. So let's unleash the chip shots first? No, that doesn't work out. Fine, chip shot first, then another chip shot, then this. Oh, I'm sorry, never mind, it kills it. Alright then, large bolt. What? Launch an object to the left, launch an object straight ahead, launch an object front and right. Oh, okay, defensive play. Interesting. All shift shot B. Shoot, and then move the enemy 3 spots to the left. Glorious. All the barrage. Pew, move to the right. Pew, move to the right. Pew. Pretty handy. Also deals damage. Fine. Shift shot B. Might as well keep moving. I like Isaac. Do we go up or down? Or whatever we are supposed to treat this as. We can get an elite either way. We'll get this elite no matter what. We'll get an artifact no matter what. Do we want an event? I want an event. Well, we can go for this. We can go for another event here. We can go for 3 events, should I absolutely desperately want to. Yes, but then I wouldn't be able to get another elite. Fine, we'll go for fewer of them. Event, enemy, elite, enemy, artifact, enemy, elite. Should be easy. Show me the event. Is anyone else getting a really bad headache? Nope, it's from that high-pitched static... What is that? Ah, you all again. Hello? Which of you shall I teach this time? Obtain 1 of 2 Riggs cards, or obtain 1 of 2 Perry cards, or obtain 1 of 2 Isaac cards. So I don't trust this. I want Perry cards. Perry cards. Do I? I know what Isaac's cards do in broad stroke. Do I? What do I want actually? What do I want? Isaac, an engineer. His cards create and manipulate mid-row objects like drones and missiles. They also give me mobility. From what I have seen. I could also get card draw. And movement off of rigs wouldn't be half bad. Wouldn't be half bad at all. I think it should be parry. Fine, parry. Barrage or overpower? Oh my goodness, overdrive. To deal more damage. Yes! Especially in combination with all those marvelous chip shot we're gonna get. Which are gonna work with crosslink. I could go with barrage for the ability to maneuver, but I think I'll go with overpower. What just happened? Energy readings are back to normal. Regular enemy. Oh no. Crap time. Overpower into draw shot. Actually, I think we should prepare instead. I could just enter wall mode. I can enter wall mode anytime I want. Well, fine, fine. Draw shot. Into prepare. Let's think ahead. Did you know crabs evolved from other crabs? Crabs will evolve into more crabs. Go on, go on. It's shielded, but we can just move out of the way. 1, 2, 3. We'll be absolutely fine. Fine, we're entering wall mode. 2 cannons. Mordaka. All you know, should we activate the stun source to keep on disabling his intentions? Not the worst of ideas. Stun source it is. That was rather unimpressive, wasn't it? Whatever. Next time. Did you know crabs are going to win this fight? I'm actually really enjoying the crab facts. Keep telling me crab facts, Perry! Both cannons are active until next turn. Yeah, once again, reading comprehension really helps. That's what happens. You activate wall mode, you can shoot out of both. That's it. You can flip as many times as you want, or you can, shoot out of both. This second missile hypothetically cannot miss. Ironic, considering the fact that it's called a miss-all. Well, since it's going to hit anyway, might as well let it, I guess. It's going to deal 2 points of damage. Power play to deal even more damage? Yeah. Into a shield surge to block all of that damage coming. And then chip shot. Now wall mode is not free, gotta remember that. It costs 1. But then again, doubles the damage, so it's worth its cost. Fine, let's move 1, dissipate 1 point of damage, the other one goes for the temporary shield. Well, fine. Did you know I'm out of crab facts? Aww. Think scrambling is the way to go. Flip the cannon. Scramble. Move like this. Walk this way. Multi-shot. So yes, I can disable attentions, but I can't quite get to him to be able to do that effectively. I'd have to move to one side or the other. I would have to move to the right, ultimately putting me in harm's way. I mean, I can scramble, I guess. Play scramble, shoot this to disable his intention to draw that. Never mind any of that. That's nonsense. It's not worth it. What, do I want to launch? That doesn't sound like a good idea either. Let's get rid of the corrupted call, no matter what happens. Fine, let's take scramble to have those evades. And do absolutely nothing. Nothing else, anyway. Oh, that's not good. Well, I can always block a burnout for more shields. We need to reposition, but that comes later. We can keep on moving the crab. This deals 2 damage. These missiles are gonna hit. Well, that's 4 in total. And this would be double damage, so that's pretty bad. I'll have to move 1 to the left and just dissipate the damage on shields, whatever. One, 2. You know, Scattershot B isn't the worst of ideas. Fine, how about Wall Mode Scattershot B? Well, I could do Wall Mode, Front-Loaded Blast into Shift Shot. Wall Mode, Front-Loaded Blast. Look at all the health. All gone. Alright, Shift Shot B. The second shot missed, of course, because we've shifted the crab away. Oh, this is the weak spot. Well, I'm glad we've discovered it. Progress. Blocker burnout. We're gaining those temporary shields. We needed them anyway because our weak part was targeted. Yeah, and I've neglected to move for no good reason whatsoever. I can move 3 spots, yes. Then target the weak part. Hopefully get this over with. Well, I will be exposing... Why did I do that? I could have activated Wall Mode. Whatever. This is fine. Attack this. Wave charge. Beam. We get a chip shot. And it's over. Maybe I'm getting a bit impatient. It's not necessarily that I'm making mistakes all the time. Not exactly. What does this do? Parallel Shift B. Drone Shift lets you move all mid-row objects left or right with Q and E. Interesting. Costs 1 drone shift per move. Fascinating, but it could be handy in an asteroid field. Well, you know, draw shot or evasive shot B. Evasive shot B is quite handy, isn't it? Yeah, it's unexhaustible. It just deals 2 damage baseline, but also gives you 2 points of evade. And as we have found out, evades are precious. Well, I don't know what to make of this anymore. I think I might need draw shot more than that. Because... yes, we ultimately need the right combination of cards, don't we? And as long as I get my engine running, as long as I actually have the energy and the ability to play those endless magazines B in the right sort of circumstances, then I'm golden. I just keep on generating more damage. But I need to be able to do that first. Well... I would say that also counts in favor of draw shot. Sorry, in favor of evasive... and this is up. If I'm taking evasive shot B, it's worth it to draw all those cards. We're going for the elite again. Obviously, we're going for the elite because we want to get an artifact. Oh boy, you know how this plays out. Mostly poorly. Wall mode. Draw shot. Nice shot, Riggs. Was that sarcastic? And what? Front-loaded blast? We'll be running on fumes, but we'll live. Got him. Let's move 1 and let the shields dissipate that single point of damage. It's gonna be fine. No hull damage. Excellent. Scatter shot B isn't the worst of ideas. Oh, I could go for the wave shot. Yeah. No. This is better. This deals 3 points of damage. What am I even considering? There are no shields to consider whatsoever. This has got 10 points of hull. Wall mode. Get rid of the fumes. Scatter shot. Move that stupid thing. Left fires first. It got shunted right. We'll be just fine. Wall mode is pretty awesome. Gotta remember that it's not completely free, but that doesn't matter. Evasive shot B. To finish things off. We found the weak spot, doesn't matter. Well, it didn't make a difference in it. What is this? Striker Squad B. Launch one object. Attack Drone Mark II. Bubble Shield. Less energy next turn. What? Oh, no, I get it. In front and to the left, you put one attack drone Mark II. In front to the right, another attack drone Mark II. And they are both bubble shielded. It also exhausts the card. But you're gonna lose out on energy. Next turn. Could have taken a variant without the shields, but without loss of energy next turn. Table flip is reasonably nice. It lets you choose the direction of movement for things. Battery repair is also pretty nice. Yes, you can replenish a single hit point. Whoopee. I think out of all those choices, I'm going to take the stupid Striker Squadron. Worst case scenario, I just refuse to use it. But for all I know, I'm going to prepare, get the Striker Squadron, and get a wonderful opportunity to deploy it. If for no other reason, I could hypothetically use it defensively to just shield myself from damage. No necessarily harm in that. Besides, the bubbles are going to absorb damage anyway, so it's not like these things are even going to be taken out immediately. Piercer, for the first attack each turn to pierce, or Overclock Generator. Gain 1 more energy every third turn. I think I'll take that. Piercing is reasonably nice, but the extra energy can go towards many things. Here's a Scarab. Who are you? We have to find that weak point soon enough. How about I use Evasive Shot? Actually, what do I want exactly? Of course, Endless Magazine B has its advantages, as does Prepare. We will move 2 to the right anyway, no matter what. I'm going to use Evasive Shot B to gain evade back. They're armored. Have to find a weak attack. Yeah, fine. Shouldn't have shot the armor. Never mind. Let's start the engine, use Endless Magazines B. I do want those chip shots to gain evades. I'll use prep some other time. You know, when given the opportunity, maybe I should have used prep immediately. Oh! Power play right here, right now. Flip the cannon into chip shot. And let's not use the front-loaded blast. It's not worth it. A calm jam goes into our discard pile. Generator just kicked in. Excellent. 4 points of energy. We can use Scramble to move. Well, first of all, let's go with Wall mode. Shift Shot B. Adjusting targeting. Thank you, Goat. This is the weak spot. I have 3 movement points, so I can go for that weak spot, then go back, then go out. Chip Shot. Holy wow. Chip Shot again. Pew pew. Into Draw Shot. Pew pew. Into Block Shot. Pew pew. The Scarab goes down. I don't need to move out. Shift Shot. Flex Move or Extra Battery B. Oh, so 2 points of energy right now, 1 point of energy further down the line. I think it's worth it. It's a common card, it's upgraded, it's awesome. It's a parry card too. Shift Shot is reasonably nice. Yeah, you move the enemy, you deal 1 point of damage, whatever. Yeah, moving mid-row object. No, I want the extra battery. There have been times when I needed energy, plenty of times when I've needed energy and didn't have it. Recalibrator. Draw a card every time you miss a shot. It's more likely to happen than you think. Stay out of this sector, says Smith. Huh? Why? The messed up ship in that glowing asteroid thing? It's gotta have some kind of exotic tech. It's gotta have some kind of exotic tech. And it's gonna be mine. Oh, good to know. It's not gonna be yours, Smith. That ship will be mine. You don't know what you're dealing with. That's the Cobalt, you idiot. Presumably, you shouldn't just expose our cockpit like that. Although that doesn't count against, say, using wall mode right here, right now, and doing what exactly? We should move out of the way, and I think we should prep for next turn. Might draw shot ahead of that. Could end this magazine slip, but no, let's not. Draw shot first. And this magazines are tempting. They do start off our engine. No, prepare. Prepare's good. Do we just eat that 1 point of damage? It's not even a point of damage to the hull, it's a point of damage to the shield. Fine, I am convinced. One we block, one we eat on the shield, will be just fine. Not a scratch. I've grown to loathe the front-loaded shot, haven't I? This is not gonna hit. You'd think it would, and ordinarily it would, because it allegedly cannot miss, but it obviously can. And it will. Five points of battery, and extra battery on top of that? Glorious. Well, should we get ourselves into harm's way? Because we can't easily attack Smith's ship. We don't really have the mobility, which is atrocious. We can move 3 points over here. We should be able to outshield that too, so let's do that, as crazy as this may sound. I do draw cards for missed shots, don't I? Well, in that case, let's start out with wall mode, extra battery, evasive shot B, all according to plan. Yes. Yes, and then we can shift the enemy when we want to. Alright, and now... well, let's basically roll with everything. First of all, multi-shot. This is the weekend part. Nice one! You don't say. Alright, then the front-loaded blast. Yes, and then shift shot. Panic, wave charge B, all radio control A, all drones and missiles instantly take a turn. That's really useful. Deploy them and they just, you know, shoot and stuff. Combos especially neatly with Striker Squadron B, which we have never actually drawn. But hypothetically, if we draw both this and that, we can deploy them, shoot them immediately. And then at the end of the turn, they also shoot. Yes, wonderful, but let's not try to go for that silly combo. That's unlikely to happen. Add 2 wave beams to your draw pile. Sounds neat. You could add 1 to your hand, but no, I'd rather add 2 of them to my draw pile. Oh, you know, panic, move in a random direction, then shield up, then deal 0 damage. You can buff that 0 damage, obviously, but I'll take wave charge B. Going for another elite. Hi, Duncan. Finders keepers, go find your own mine. Sorry. Well, well, well. It's a number of things we can do. I think the safest option is to go with Scramble into Endless Magazine B. Start that engine. We're not using Overpower yet. We don't need to use it yet. Let's get those 3 cards to begin with. Flip, armor this, don't use wall mode, and instead... instead, go with Endless Magazine again. Into chip shot. There are very few spots we can actually hit. 4 of them. So we've eliminated a quarter of the options just by shooting this. Fine, next up we can hypothetically shield surge. Why not? Oh, right, of course. Armor's really doing his job. I have missed out on the fact that he shot multiple times and was gonna shoot at our cockpit. Yeesh. Pathetic. Gotta pay attention. Anyway, let's flip the cannon again. Oh boy. Fine, power play to keep on dealing more damage every single time. We replenish health immediately. Let's not activate wall mode. It's not really even worth it. draw shot to see what we get. Into chip shot. Into another chip shot. Into another chip shot. Into extra battery. Into prepare to get more energy next turn. Phew, need a breather. Yeah, he's dealing 2 points of damage. We have to deal with that somehow, and we have many ways of trying to deal with it. Alright. We're not shooting a weak part, but he's not really giving us options as far as that's concerned. Oh, look! Striker Squadron B. Will the drone actually deploy over here on the asteroid? Well, I'm curious. Let's find out. Oh, right, of course. The missile bay is here, so never mind any of that. That question is irrelevant. And this is going to shoot into nothingness. So is that. I don't consider this a failure. He might reposition himself. He might still be in range. We'll reposition ourselves to not take damage. Either way, chip shot from one cannon, chip shot from another cannon, multi-shot from this, pew pew, chip shot again. We could lunge, move over here. That's perfectly safe, let's do that. Yes! Add 2 wave beams to your draw pile. Gladly. And gently move out of the way. Bye! Recalibrators kicking in. Presumably we shoot through our own things, don't we? Let's find out. No! We shoot into them. Well, now I know. At least I wasn't in dire straits, so I was able to find out rather safely. Let's not do that again. Nice one. And we gently move out of the way again. The mid-row object over the lovely cannon. Of course, they deal... What? They deal damage before he does? That's ludicrous. Well, I've learned that as well. Let's get rid of the fumes and finish this guy off. So yeah, apparently the drones do attack first. So first they attack, and then he still has to get rid of the bubble before he can possibly get rid of the drone. So even in the worst case scenario, even if they are to be destroyed immediately, they will still get an opportunity to fire at least once. Selective memory, rev the engines, or sidestep. You know, there are certainly circumstances when selective memory could be useful. Like if I desperately say want extra battery B, because I desperately need more energy. So I can play selective memory for free, then get extra battery B, then get 2 more points of energy to do with as I please. Or maybe I desperately need to evade, or anything else for that matter. I can just get that. Anything else I would like more? No, selective memory it is. Premeditation to get gliss! Oh, the heal booster. We don't... Every time you heal one more. We're not gonna get many opportunities for that. Let's get premeditation and get glissade. Next up, we can upgrade a card, a single card. What do we want to upgrade? And afterwards, it's the final boss fight. Choose a card in the draw or discard pile. Put it in your hand. Choose 2 cards in your draw pile. Put them in your hand. 2 cards that I can just take from my draw pile, huh? That sounds tempting. What would I even want to upgrade? This is already upgraded. Flippable scatter shot, eh? That's rather nice, isn't it? All one that deals more damage. Power play that doesn't damage me. Ooh, overpower that doesn't go away. All one that's cheaper. Or I could upgrade one of my endless magazines. Again. You know, stun Source B seems like a great upgrade. Not only because it deals a lot of damage, even though it does, with wall mode on. Wall mode's not gonna be on. Wall mode costs 1. Let's not forget that. It's not free. But the ability to just stun the enemy right that very turn seems particularly useful. In quite a few circumstances, you're going to need to disable some intention right there on the spot, instead of having, you know, the luxury of being able to wait until next turn when it kicks in. Howdy! Salutations! Can I get you anything? Yes, I would like to upgrade a card. And I think I would like to upgrade... Bear with me, I think the Stun Source. To one that fires upon use. Rad! And now we go for the final battle. Back in again. Yep, I survived 3 milliseconds last time. A new record! What if you did get full control? I'm afraid of that. Yes, so am I, cat. So am I. Alright, this is armored, so it's just 2 points of damage heading our way for now. And if we flip, I can disable this because this is concussive. Oh, and by the way, the Cobalt now has a part that's weakened, doesn't it? Alright, alright. So, this has the cast to my draw pile, doesn't apply immediately. This shifts the thing. Yes, after the shot. So this goes there. Not ideal. We can still gliss out of the way, I guess. Fine, Scattershot B. Actually, we will move to the left anyway. Hold on. So, Scattershot B here. And we're here. Fair enough. We can move one to the left and completely evade damage. Or we can just flip at the end of the turn and be fine. Do I want endless magazines? Or do I want those 2 wave beams? I think 2 wave beams would be great. Yeah, how about we try that? Oh, this is the one you use up. Well, that's also tempting. No. Wave charge B. Oh, we get a free chip shot. Is this the weekend part? No, it's not, but I get another evade. Let's not evade. Left or right? Actually, we wanted this way parry because we want to dissipate the damage. Pay attention, buddy. Well, good here, no damage. I know, right? And if we did sustain damage somehow, there's the repair kit. Oh, speaking of sustaining damage, how about we use the power play? I don't know about that. I have a better plan. We align this with that after flipping the cannon. We move to the right, disable this because it's concussable. There's armor there, but we concuss it anyway. Power play. We have entered power drive. Well, if I use shift shot, that's going to move the ship 3 to the left. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that ain't good. Well, maybe I should just focus on the wave beam. Ignore shift shot. Well, I can move... hold on. If I move over here and move, it moves 3. So this moves 1, 2, 3 over there. But 4 points of damage move here. Okay, it's not worth it. Let's not actually use this card. It's rather preposterously bad. I'd rather waste this single point of energy than use shift shot B. It's a rather suicidal proposition. You know, I could have used wall mode. Hypothetically, 1 point of damage to the shields isn't that big of a deal. We're good here, no damage. I know, Mr. Goat. I could overpower. Oh, you know, I could prepare. So we can flip, move 2, disable that, align this with the armored part. Yes, this is the way. If this is the weekend part, it's gonna be even better. Alright, so check this out. Draw shot. This is not the weekend part. Ooh, extra battery. What do we want? I want to prepare first and foremost. Do I actually want to use up the extra battery right here, right now? For what? Multi-shot and such? Overpower with nothing? No. Let's actually shuffle it back into the deck, as silly as it may seem. Let's do that. We might need it at some other point in time. Forward thinking. No hull damage. The only way to play. 1, 2, we destroy this. Then we move 1 to the side again. Yeah, we have 6 points. We can also gliss if we want to. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not ideal. Might as well unload on this. We know that the cannon is weak. Now, if it's brittle as well, that's going to be absolutely hilarious. And then we can try to move out of the way. So first of all, lunge. Do we enter the wall mode? Because we certainly can. It's risking some points of damage. We still can move to the side, so even in the worst case scenario, even if this wasn't concussed, we could still absolutely eat all of this and would take no hull damage. And let me remind you, this is the final boss fight. It doesn't matter if we take any hull damage whatsoever. What matters is that we make it out alive in one piece. So I would say wall mode should be activated. And then, well, let's plan this out. This adds a wave beam to my hand, so that can be unleashed. As this wave beam, presumably I'll get evades, but I won't necessarily get chip shots. Well, what do I get chip shots from? I get them from something, don't I? Every 5 pericards played. Alright. Well, first and foremost, let's use wall mode. Blast. This is the weak part. Great shot. Yeah, no kidding. And then we just need to shoot once at this to concuss it and disable it. Alright, but as long as we can, let's keep on piling damage onto this. Wave beam. Nice shot. Into wave charge. Into wave beam again. Nice shot. And once we use the chip shot, we get... No, hold on. That's the wrong counter. We'll get one more evade. Oh dear. Fair enough. In that case, we shall move to the side. Use chip shot to concuss this, turn it off. We'll take 1 point of damage to the shields. We'll get rid of 1 unit of trash, and that's it. 15 points of hull left on the Cobalt. Not a scratch. Get rid of the fumes. We can't use stun saws. There's little we can use this turn, actually. It's going to be a rather disappointing experience. Alright, fine. We don't actually need to gliss. Let's keep gliss. Move 2 to the left anyway. And activate Endless Magazine B. Oh, we get a chip shot. Well, disable this then. We'll take no damage, not even shield damage. Because we dissipate on the armor. I'm trying to be careful. No hull damage. Instead of, you know, being impatient and making completely needless mistakes. Once bitten, twice shy. Get rid of the fumes. But move to the side, activate wall mode. I don't think that's necessarily the best idea. But it can be done. We have those shield points. We can use them up. Fine. Move to the... Oh, we don't have evades. Well then. We can gain them with evasive shot. We're gonna draw a card as well, I guess. We just want to move one, though. Fine. Wall mode anyway. Evasive shot. Just as planned. Alright. I knew I would draw a card, so that wasn't completely pointless. Now, this takes one more point of damage, this takes double damage, so chip shot first. Got him. Oh. And that's 2 points of damage twice, which is 4 already. This takes 1 more point of damage, so that's 5. And this takes 2 more, so that's 7. We're done. Didn't deploy those precious drones. You are growing stronger. Who shall it be this time? I can actually help Isaac despite the fact that I didn't actually even take him. Okay, fine. No. I want it to be Riggs for now. What is this? Be still. You mentioned a broken time stream. Is that like my past? Is that why so many of my memories are hazy? Yes. You more so than any. Now be still. Okay. The pilot's memories. Let's see, memory number 1. T-minus 124 days. Cobalt STC, this is G72 Artemis, requesting permission to dock. The Artemis! Our basic ship! Okay, so we have approached the Cobalt with the Artemis. Now it makes sense why we start out on the other to begin with. Okay, G72 Artemis requesting permission to dock. Copy, G72 Artemis. State your cargo and passenger roster, says Perry, the current weapons officer. Cargo sheet lists 30 tons of water, 10 tons of rations, and 2 tons of science equipment. Copy. Proceed to docking port 5. Please sign here, here, and here. Who are you? What happened to the last delivery pilot? I'm Riggs. I just started today. The last pilot got spooked by some pirates along the route, so he quit. So they installed a cannon on the Artemis and hired me. And you know how to handle yourself in combat. I do, yeah. Good. And you'll be the pilot for regular deliveries from here on out. Unless I get blown up. Okay, fine. So Riggs is the pilot. But wasn't supposed to be the pilot of the Cobalt. Riggs was just supposed to be the pilot of the Artemis to deliver stuff over to the Cobalt. But of course, if we play on the Artemis or any other of the smaller ships, it of course makes perfect sense to have Riggs as the pilot over there. Right? That's one memory from Riggs, the pilot. The time has improved to some extent, yes. 2 hours, 3 minutes and 2 seconds, even though I have taken my sweet time thinking about all the options. I didn't have that clear of an idea of what I wanted to go with. Not the way I did last time. I have played on the highest difficulty. 110 turns, 17 points of hull damage taken. Who cares? As I see, the ship was Ares. As the card is the artifact list. And of course, the people I had with me. To an extent, at least. I guess. Not counting my science officer who had to go on break midway. Roughly midway. So, you don't see... I should remember the name. I was just really trying to buy time to recall the name. I do remember Perry, I do remember Riggs. This is Isaac. Who else is there? Dizzy. Of course, Dizzy the science officer. This is my progress. And I've just unlocked... I've unlocked Drake because I have managed to win with Isaac, technically, even though it wasn't my intention, even though I explicitly wanted to win on the highest difficulty with the original roster. Well, the adventure is chosen differently. Drake, a hired mercenary, her cards are strong attacks and status effects, but be careful not to overheat. I see. Status effect, so debuffs on Drake. But of course, there's the risk of overheating. Fair enough. And here's Max, the llama, but I would have to play with the Drake. I'm not sure I'm ready for that. But presumably, the way things have been going, I probably ought to switch things up, especially since I can no longer unlock any new parry cards, although I can still, well, no longer can unlock any new parry memories. I can still unlock cards. There are still cards for parry, and I still love those. I presumably should switch things up for the next playthrough, but either way, for now, thank you all so much for watching, and you shall see me elsewhere.